all for it. It's all about this. You play for this. No matter what level you're at, you play for championship.
Like I said, you don't need to every day an interview, and we're going to make sure that I find out what does this cat know. There's always an opportunity if you understand somebody's watching you. What up, what up, what up, man? The real Coach JB back. My Instagram's back. Chalk Talk with Coach JB's back. It's a great day to have a great day. We're going to break down some quick game today. I'm going to show you some film. I'm going to show you some diagrams, and I'm going to get on the board. We're going to talk quick game. Quick game, and we're going to discuss the route tree and the combination routes that come with it. We're going to talk about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quick game passing routes that I run, combinations that I like. And we'll break that down in totality on the board. We'll get to 1 high versus 2 high beaters. We're going to get to the logistics of it, the finite detail, and the intricacies that go into quick game, and why we're not just running the same level hitches across the board, and why we're not running steps with slants, and why we're not running particular routes versus particular coverage. You should have a route built in no matter what the coverage. And my quick game is designed for that, and we'll get into it. If you're not a member of our Patreon, become one. And again, make sure you're following everything on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We're on all social media platforms and on YouTube, of course, for the Coach JB Show every day, along with Last Chance Q, found right here on Patreon, right here on YouTube. Become a member today. Sean Salisbury and I are back today on this fine April 24th, Monday, for Last Chance Q. We'll be breaking down our last 4 NFL teams as far as who they will draft, and then we will be doing our mock drafts tomorrow, and then Thursday, live watch party for the draft from Kansas City, and we will be comparing our mock draft versus Mel Kiper and Todd McShay. All right, let's get into some quick game. All right, we're going to talk quick game. We're going to talk chase game. All right, that is what I call my quick game. I call it chase because we chase the inside hip of the adjuster, and we call the adjuster the flat defender or our read key. We're going to break that down as far as what we call it, what you call it, and how you put my words into your verbal textonomy or into your playbook. That's how we're going to do this thing. So let's start with, we're just going to start with Hitch. All right. We call it Houston. I call it Houston. That's the acronym for hitches. All right. And I want to share the screen with you because I'll break this down and show the screen. And then we'll get into some film after I get on the board. All right. So we're going to get on some film. We're going to get on the board. We're going to do it all. Short, fat, skinny, and tall. All right. Here we go. Let me take this ticker off the bottom here. All right. So hopefully you can see that. This is just Houston. All right. Simple diagram. Inside hitches, outside hitches, all right? Now, you see there's a little rock and roll on every one of them. There's a little stem. There's a little stack, retrace, stack, come back. We got a lot of little things. You can't see it all on the diagram, but obviously I want you to be able to see a few things here, all right? So let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger. All right, let's get on the board. As you see, the hitch diagram there. All right, let's get on the board with my wireless mics. I'm excited. All right, let's talk quick game. All right, we're going to call Houston hitches. All right, and we call it chase game. All right, We're chasing the inside hip of the adjuster. So let's get down to the brass tacks on what we do and how we do it, all right? So first of all, I want to get to what I call chase. Chase means that here's the receiver. We call the adjuster, all right? Let's just call the Sam Backer the adjuster here. Or we call him the read key. You call him the flat defender. Whatever you may call him. He may not be the flat defender if we got a too high look, right? Maybe he's the flat defender. So I don't want to call him the flat defender, but I want to call him the adjuster. We are adjusting off of him. That is why I want to call this man right here the adjuster, all right? He is the adjuster. Then we have to figure out who are we trying to put into conflict? Well, the adjuster sometimes is the conflict, but so is the mic backer, all right? The mic backer now is a conflicted player. He doesn't know what to do. So that is why we're trying to design our quick game based on adjusting, conflict. Who are we adjusting off of? Who are we putting in conflict? All right. So that is how I come in and comprise my quick game. So that is the adjuster. That is what we know. We've already taught it. We've coached it. This is what our slot receiver understands. That is the adjuster. That is also the QB's adjuster. The QB and the slot receiver are on the same page along with the receiver out here that is also working off of the adjuster. We don't care about the corner. We don't care about this too high safety, for instance, all right? So I'm going to attack the inside hip of the what? Adjuster, all right? I'm going to attack the inside hip of the adjuster on hitches and slants. That is our common knowledge for quick game, all right? Hitches and slants, we are attacking the inside hip of the adjuster, all right? There's the inside hip of the adjuster. Coach, what if the adjuster expands? If the adjuster expands during post-snap, that means the ball snapped, that receiver is attacking his inside hip. The Sam Backer, our adjuster, widens. What is his rule? Inside hip. I don't care where that adjuster goes. You have a rule. Stay to the inside hip of the adjuster, no matter what. So, coach, if the Sam Backer runs all the way to the sideline, I'm going to stay to his inside hip? Yes, you are. Do we understand? All right, coach, you're the man. All right, that is simple, and that's how it should be. So, if this adjuster widens out at the snap, guess what we do? We stay to his inside hip. So let's just say the ball's been snapped, all right? And the Sam Backer ran out here. Guess what you're going to do? You're staying to his inside hip. Coach, that's not a slant no more. It's a seam. Fucking right it is. Because we are putting this guy in conflict. Who is the only guy that can pick the football off? The conflict player. Not the adjuster. The adjuster is the read key. The conflict player is who will intercept the football. We want to put him in conflict. He has to worry about a running back. He has to worry about a slot receiver on the left side of the formation. He has to worry about an X receiver on the left side of the formation. Let's put him in conflict. He has to watch play pass, RPO, draw, QB run game, conflict player. Let's put some pressure on him. So if this man stays to the inside hip of the adjuster, our rules, guess what? Do you think he can get there to throw the interception? Because now that's our adjuster read key. The ball's being thrown right now on a slant because he has taken himself out of the play. The outside rule is on a hitch or a slant to attack the outside leg of the adjuster. So if he had a hitch, he's attacking the outside leg of the adjuster. He's attacking the inside leg of the adjuster, making the conflict player now the adjuster. Hopefully that makes sense. So now we can put this guy into conflict based on both guys attacking each side of his shoulder, and or putting the mic in conflict if we were running double slant per se. All right. So now the mic has to be the conflict player. The adjuster has to be the read key. All right. So if the Sam backer widens, we stay to his inside hip. We break it down, 8-yard hitch. All right. The outside guy runs a 6-yard hitch. So we have levels to this. Not only is he a conflict player and an adjuster, now he is not on the same level where he can pick off the football if you throw it at the same level. 8 yards inside, 6 yards outside. Now that I've explained all this shit, let's show you how it looks cleanly and drawn up. I just wanted to give you the rules real fast. So let's draw it up real quick. Make sure you know how to draw on the board. Now let's get to splits, okay? Let's just say we're in the middle of the football field, all right? Ball's in the middle, all right? This is how we adjust our splits, all right? That's the sideline. This is the numbers, okay? This is the right tackle where the ball's in the middle of the field, okay? He splits the difference between the tackle and the W. The W splits the difference between the sideline and the numbers. That is how we'll never be wrong. You get as wide as you can. I want you in between the sideline and the numbers. That is your alignment, always. Run game. The wider we are, guess what? Expands, guys. We can inside run the football. I want you wide. Also, tendency breakdown. Oh, coach, what if he runs it out? Well, in my offense, we're not really worried about that too much. So we will adjust accordingly, or we will motion and do that. And we'll do so many other variables, but we're not worried about it. We're more worried about run game, quick game, and our pass concepts without having an outside guy run an out route. We're not too worried about it. We don't run too much of that. We run enough condensed formations where we'll get all that. So you have to scheme us in many, many ways. I'm not really worried about the split on the out route just by number one. All right. So sideline to the numbers is his alignment. Tackle to the outside receiver is his alignment. He splits the tackle and that receiver. Never wrong. It's too much into, oh, you're 2 yards outside the hash, coach. I want you 3 yards inside the hash, coach. I want you 2 yards inside the numbers, coach. Man, we don't have time. You're not even getting these kids long enough anyway. You're getting a transfer portal kid anyway. So let's cut the bullshit. Go fast. Keep it simple, stupid. Sideline numbers is his alignment. Tackle, wide out is his alignment. Now, coach, what if it's trips? Then you split the outside receiver. The third receiver splits the tackle to the slot. It's not real hard. That is our 3x1 alignment. The X outside, sideline numbers. Same alignment, always. So if the H goes back, he's the same thing. Splits the numbers and the sideline. So having told you our splits, all right, we're going to call Hitch, Houston. All right, we're going to go Houston. Now, my rule is most vertical route runner is on the football, okay? Whoever's most vertical to the quarterback. What do you mean, coach? Meaning, whoever the most vertical route runner is closest to the QB should be on the football. So let's say we got hitches. What I just say his rule was 8-yard hitch. What I say his rule was 6-yard hitch. All right. What is the rule for the adjuster? Inside hip of the adjuster, coach. What if the Sam widens? We still stay to the inside hip. All right, good deal. All right, now, he splits a difference. He splits a difference. He is most vertical to the QB because his route is 8 yards. So he will be on the football. All right, now, the only time he would come off the football is if we get pressed. If the point man gets pressed, he will step off. He will look outside of the W and say, off, off, off. You're on. Move him on. He will step off. And he will still run an 8-yard route. The only difference is now he is basically a little bit off the line of scrimmage now. He has to take that one more step to get to 8 yards. So understand the little finite details in this if you're really coaching it up. All right. Let's just get back to regular. He's on. He's off. All right. 6-yard hitch, 8-yard hitch. Now, here's the adjuster. All right. So, coach, he said to work inside at the snap. Set, hut. Now we're working inside to the adjuster. The adjuster stays inside. We now become what we call a prostitute. We are now prostituting ourselves for the greater good. That means we are prostituting ourselves because he's stuck inside on me. I'm not going to deviate and run my own shit. I'm going to prostitute myself, run an 8-yard hitch route. He's going to stay inside. He's going to run a 6-yard hitch. And guess where he knows the ball's going? Bam, on time. You better throw the 6-yard hitch outside because the conflict player, our adjuster, is now prostituted. So now we throw the ball to green grass right now. If this guy gets pressed, we will convert hitch to fade. Even though I don't want to throw that ball because it is the lowest percentage completed ball in football, we will convert a hitch. That's the only thing we will convert. We will not convert slant. Slant is a great press man beater. Teach your guys how to run a fucking slant. All right, now, let's just say we're getting off coverage and we got a 6-yard hitch out here, and that is what we do. Why is it an inside stem, coach? Because what's his rule? Outside hip of the adjuster. Inside guys inside, outside guys outside. Hip of the adjuster. The adjuster stayed inside. We prostituted ourselves. We attacked him. Don't deviate. Do your fucking job so it opens up other people's jobs. All right? That's number one on the quick game hitch route concept. All right? Now, the adjuster expands. Okay? Now, ball snap. Set, hut. Sam Becker widens. You stay inside the Sam's shoulder. Okay? You stay outside. Still stem 6 yards. You stay 8 yards. Stay inside of the adjuster. Now, guess what? Mike Becker has no shot at ever picking this football off. He stays apart. We used to call this a read key. We used to call this the danger player. Years ago, I changed that rule and concept because this idea is much easier for me, much more complex to the defense, but yet easy to the offense. That makes sense. Stay inside of the adjuster, outside. Now we're putting the adjuster in conflict. Now he's also a conflict player and our read key adjuster at the same time. Break it down, 8 yards, boom. All right. So that's that. Now you have an understanding, I hope, on just what our rules are, how we would run a quick game Houston or hitch. Now let's run all slant. We call it all star for the acronym-based offense that I run. We call it all slant, and it would be all star for the acronym. All right. So most vertical route runner on the football. Boom. All right, here we go. Let's just go basic 4-3 so you understand what we're getting here, okay? Let's not talk about what we would do and all that. Let's just go quick game. I'm going to run all slant, okay? We're going to run all slant. Coach, how deep do you run it? I don't run it at a depth. What do you mean? How many steps? I don't run it at a step. What do you mean? So, you know our rules. Inside hip of the adjuster, outside hip of the adjuster. What's the depth, coach? There is no depth. What do you mean? We run what we call now slants. They're right now slants, but we have rules. We're attacking the inside leg of the adjuster, inside hip of the adjuster, inside shoulder of the adjuster, whatever your terminology may be. You're attacking the outside hip of the adjuster, okay? What's the depth again, coach? There is no depth. However, whatever his depth is, and wherever his inside and outside shoulder is your depth. So, ball snaps at hut. He widens. You are attacking his inside shoulder. So it's not a slant. It's now almost a seam ball, right? If he widens, you stay wide. You are attacking the outside hip of the adjuster on a no-step slant. So wherever his outside hip is pre-snap is your adjustment on the fly. his pre-snap alignment is your post-snap route. That makes sense? I don't care how deep he gets. You are a no step outside hip of the pre-snap adjuster's alignment. Post-snap adjustment is your slant rule on the slot. Sounds like it's complex. This is why you teach it spring day one, and you run your quick game based on these rules and these guidelines. I guarantee your quick game will become elite. So this is indefensible, by the way. So let's say the corner runs with him. Okay, that's still a grass throw because he's widened out and or he's stuck on the Z. The Z prostituted himself. Now we have an underthrow. Now, if the Sam backer stays inside and he prostitutes himself, then we're prostituting his inside shoulder. We're staying on his inside shoulder. He is now out of the loop. You throw that ball right now to green grass, and you got big play. That is our slant game. Now, coach, at the snap, the Sam backer flew out. Here's the common one. He flew out, so I just ran open route. Oh, really? Guess who fucking picked the ball off? The mic. Because I told you to stay inside hip of the adjuster so that this conflict player can't pick it off, can't knock your dick in the dirt, and it allows other options. So don't run your own shit. Stay inside of the Sam backer, the adjuster, he widens, you stay to his inside hip. Now the conflict player can't get there. The ball's thrown, we got alleys to throw to, plus based on our line splits, there's a lot of other action. I just wanted to give you a quick knowledge of what we do in quick game, our rules, and how we run it. So now I can show you a little bit, and you can see it. You're going to see day one spring from years ago when I was at Indy, and you'll see it looks pretty shitty, but this is what it is day one. This is how you teach it. Now you go out and run it. Give them a handout if you want, but right now, show them on the board. Show it, talk it, walk it. Number 3 things I do: show it, talk it, go out and walk through. I mean, literally walk through the chase slant. Put an adjuster here. Put the receiver there. Make your alignments right and correct. Show them where they are. Now, we'll walk through widen, stay attached. We'll walk through prostitution, stay attached, inside shoulder, outside shoulder now. And that is how we walk it. We will literally walk it. So if I film it and I fast forward the film, it should look like a full-blown football player. That's why I literally walk it step by step, and make sure that you understand that is critical in all these things you do when you're installing. So let's go show some film. All right, so you got to see that a little bit. That is what the hitches look like, right? That's what the hitches look like. Let's get into the slants. I kind of showed you the slants as well. That is what the slants look like based on the adjuster. Depends on where the adjuster is. I just wanted to show you what the alignment and assignment was. So let's show some film. Okay, I'll bring back some stuff later. Let me share this with you. All right, let's show some film here, and let's see what we got here. All right, we got 11 personnel, 2x2. Okay, I call that ram and lion. Ram to the right, tight ends to the right. Okay. All right, so this is a 1 high, 2 high beater. All right. Tight end now, the tight end here has a flat route, okay? And let's see this. And the receiver out here has a slant route. Let me see. All right, I got to fix this. But anyway, that is a now slant. The receiver out here, the tight end has a arrow route. So if we get one high, then our adjuster read is the outside backer, okay? That is our adjuster. The inside linebacker is what we call the conflict player. Now, if it's flat slant, we're only throwing flat slant versus a 1 high look. If it's 2 high, then we're running the backside double slant based on what? Just let's talk about double slant, what we just read. Who is the adjuster? Is the adjuster him or him? The inside backer is the adjuster. We don't care about the outside backer. They're rotating coverage. Here they go. They go to a one high bastard coverage. Here's the adjuster. He disappears. I don't want you to run your own route. Make sure now you're still attacking his inside hip right there. And that ball should be thrown now. The ball should be thrown right now, right? Throw it. Now, if the adjuster was out here, then we would throw the one-step slant. That's too late. The ball should have been thrown right there. That ball right there should have been, even though it's a good ball and it's okay, the ball should be thrown right here, all right? So this is what we call St. Louis. It's slant to the top. Its bottom is all slant. All right, let's get down to some quick game. Here we go again, little ram. Let's see, this is all verts. Let's get into some more quick game stuff. This is, we're showing a little bit of vertical routes. Let's hold on a second. Calvin Jackson's out here. All right, here we go here. All right, this is a flat fade. This is not what I want with the flat route. So we're going to skip this. Let's get into, here we go. All right, so on the, here we go. On the bottom down here, we got slant. Shit. We got slant, flat. All right, we call it an arrow route. Up here, we got a slant off of the inside leg of the adjuster. In this too high look, now he is the adjuster. Okay, that is the adjuster. Here's the conflict. So against the adjuster, attack his inside shoulder like he's doing, like I just showed you. I would like him to push up more because that depth is where we need to attack. I don't give him steps. I just told you I give them inside shoulder of the adjuster. Wherever his depth is where you attack. I want you to eat his cushion up. You have to eat his cushion. There's too much space. So now when he runs his slant route, guess who sees it? The conflict player. Now he sees, oh, he's breaking. Don't do it. Don't show it so early. Now, where should he get? This is the perfect film. Where should this receiver go? What I say about the adjuster expanding the box? Where do you go? You stay adjusted. Stay adjusted. Stay in out here. Now you see the difference how the play is designed to work. Guess what? He'll never get it now if you stay out here because the adjuster expanded. Now look at this ball's late. He should pick it off. Look, he throws it over, but look at that. Look at that. Pick. But luckily he threw it inside. That is not the ball. That is not the play design. That is a bad executed football play that got lucky, okay? Now, this is a perfect example, though, of showing you how this is designed. You are supposed to eat his cushion more. So now you know if he's expanding or if you're supposed to prostitute this thing, all right? Now, he widens, so get with him. Inside shoulder, it turns into almost a seam ball. Now you're right here. Now the ball's thrown in here. This conflict player will never get it. That should have been a pick six. Got lucky, but now at least you get to see the differences in the deal. Here it is again. Now, better job by our tight end on the slot here, okay? He knows that's the adjuster, all right? Here's the adjuster. Boom. What is my rule? Inside hip of the adjuster, coach. All right, good deal. I'm going to attack his inside hip. Better. See how he's stemming him up? Now, what did he do? He prostituted himself. He prostituted himself. So where should the ball go? The ball should be gone. Woo! Look at the play design. Look how it works. Ball should be gone. This ball should be caught already. Too late. The ball should be gone. If you know what we're doing, how we're teaching it, boom, eat his cushion. Now, he is a fucking prostitute. Now, throw it right now. Ball should be caught on the line, and we should have a big play. Ball should be gone already. So that is how this play design works. This is what you see out of it. It's a little five-step stuff. get into it. A little pickle route. Vertical route. We'll get into 5-step stuff this week. This is just quick game I'm talking here. 5-step. This is bender, 4 verts with a bender versus 2 high. Staying wide versus 1 high. That's a whole nother ball game. Let's get into. I'm trying to see. Here's a reduced formation. All right, here we go. Now on the left side, it's slant flat, okay? So we're running a slant here. Where did I say I want my alignment? Between the sideline and the numbers. This guy right here should be right here. That's where that receiver should be. And guess what it does? Puts this guy in conflict, puts him in conflict. I can run the inside zone. I can run outside zone. I can run power. I can run inside veer. I can run inside run game. If I widen him out where he's supposed to be, put his ass right there. And then this guy adjusts where? From the tackle, I just explained on the board, between the numbers and the tackle. So this guy should be about right there. Now we have real proper spacing and use the field's full capacity like we should. So guess what? He widens, he widens, he widens. If the splits are right, how you want them, make sure you pay finite detail. I had to show this in film. This is wrong. If you show this and get it corrected early, this is day 1 spring, by the way. If you fix the alignment, now you will have a better, clear understanding of who your read keys are as well. So now you'll know who's conflict, who's danger, who's the adjuster, etc., and it'll start opening up things. But here it is, double slant up top. Where should you go? Inside hip of the adjuster. Guess what? Stay tight. Stay to his inside. I want you to feel him breathing. Smell him breathing on you. That is not right. Stay tight. Put him in conflict. Now we throw the ball now. Or you throw the ball on a rope in here. Based on him. But right now he's telling you, prostitute, throw the football out here. Throw it out here right now. But day 1, spring 1, that's why you get the film. That's why we show this after practice. And that's just too long. It's a sack. And that's why you run this stuff, okay? Here we go. Perfect example. But here we go. This is another example of what? This is a prostitution route. The ball should have gone outside, right? Just so we're clear. That's where the ball goes because there's the that's the adjuster. The adjuster told us that it's a prostitution. Throw the ball outside. We snuck it in there because he has a big arm and he's a great receiver, but the ball should have been thrown here because that's what the read and the rules tell us. So make sure you guys are doing it the right way and don't clap it up when they run wrong shit, even though it is successful. Do not clap it up because later in games, they'll think they can do it. And guess what? This Mike Backer is going to be coached up and he's going to pick that ball and he's going to go the other way. Okay. So make sure you're on your guy's ass for running it the wrong way. That guy's in the NFL right now. So there's a difference, but at the same time, make sure that you guys understand something. Don't reward your guys, even though the play may look pretty on tape and you had success. Don't reward them with doing the wrong thing. All right. So, hey, it's another Chalk Talk day. Quick game. We'll get into 5-step stuff this week. And then, like I said, we'll go live on YouTube and different things, and you can come check us out. But much love to you. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Appreciate you.
Because this is what it's all for. It's all about this. You play for this. No matter what level you're at, you play for championship.
That's it. You don't need, because every day's an interview, and we're going to make sure that I find out, what does this guy know? There's always an opportunity if you understand somebody's watching you.